now to get a decent chunk. 77, they played into the circle very, very late, which is why we're seeing them try to go for this bridge crossing. They weren't in that standoff on the northwest. They played on that southwest drop spot early on in the match, and now they're trying to make their way across, but there's a bit of a roadblock in the way. Major Pride's duo, ZEUS on that south side, as we head on up to the north, and Dplus Kia have managed to come up looking great on this, and so have Voin Donkey ID.
Voin Donkey ID, probably one of my favorite teams, actually, so far, inside the survival stage. Says their improvement, like, I think it was like 3 chicken dinners on the final day that are able to pick up. It was wild. It was wild what they were able to do. And they were really feeling themselves. But again, that's a team coming into this one with so much velocity from their group. They're going to be barreling towards a lot of these teams. With Dplus Kia, once again, doing Dplus Kia things. Like you said, ethereal in their approach up towards that north side, able to find themselves a strong position. DXA, I don't even think are aware that they are here. Mirror and Sejong, on the other hand, with only 3 players, do not have that same kind of rotational capability.
A cow conclusion necessary here for RCB and for Vampire, but one of them was not going to have the ending that they want. Vampire take first knock, but it's answered as well. A step around the side, and again, 2 knocks. And there's third parties coming on through. That's from 4MV. That's from the remnants of loops over in the lumberyard. The crossing, Wild can't control it. Steps out wide. Danger from 4MV on the south side, so needs to be careful. Vampire, they're losing players thick and fast. And trying to dodge around the side here. Both need to go for the reload as Wild managed to restock on the ammunition.
Finally.
And that will be the end of the Vampires. Looking for that res, they'll play on as 3.
And Wild had some great movement there. It was very difficult, but you can tell just how skillful both those teams are. It was not easy to make happen. ZEUS making a roll up towards the shack, and they just keep on going. Darkin's left behind for the time being, but that will be all she wrote for ZEUS. They are not likely to get out from this position.
I mean, they've gotten rid of a lot of Major Pride. Mirror and Sejong are in the compound, but they're flexing out over the hill. You can see they want some of this. They want these points, and rightly so. They're on 4. If they can rack up 2 more, that would be brilliant. Becca's across the way for Major Pride, the last player on the roster. But they all are going to have to move a little bit further in. If Mirror and Sejong can control the south side of this curved hilltops on these rice fields, blank, this is going to be a great spot for them, but they have to move further up.
Yeah, it's a nice spot to play for Mirror and Sejong, honestly, being able to wrap around. Becca being found by ZEUS there, so Aaron up to 4 eliminations. This guy is absolutely killer inside the lobby. Nobu, spotting 1 player up ahead of them, will take down Wild and Loxy. 6 elims now for Dplus Kia. Really good start for them, but we've seen this before, John. We've seen a very good start for the South Korean squad.